What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Steve from the Valley Garage, and welcome to the channel. Today's episode, we're putting new grips on this here Fury. We're getting rid of the old eBay spikers, and we're going with a new Avon grip style. Intro. Okay, so it comes down to personal preference on how you like your grips. Now, I got these initially because they're spiked, and I'm going with the spiked theme, and I thought that looked cool, and it's all right. I'm not a fan of this split look. I don't like when grips are split in half. It bothers me. I don't like the spikes, the grips that go down low and then open up, because it feels like you're getting your hand in together. I'll show you a picture. This is what I'm talking about right here. What I do like, especially with dirt biking, I like a full waffle or no waffle at all. So I really enjoyed the stock grips of the Fury. I did. I liked that. I liked how it's smooth. You have easy grip all the way through. You're not feeling any kind of bumps or gizmos in between crazy gadgets on your grips. So I'm getting rid of these. I don't like them for the point of they're cheap, they're pulling apart. I had to use an immense amount of grip glue to hold it on. It just makes a freaking mess. So the Avons, I like these, that the fact that they're smooth bore all the way around. They're nicer grips. And what really caught my eye is the fact that they are universal, yes, but they have little rings that will hook on. First, throttle, because it's most involved. And what we're going to need is a Phillips, and we're going to take the two screws, in this case one, out, and we'll pop the pins here and here to give us more length for our grip. So that's what we're going to do. All right, step one, let's undo our Phillips. So that's going to be right here. I only got one because I'm missing another one. Phillip out, put that in your pocket. Next up is going to be two clips, pop and pop. Next, what you want to do is take your little Phillips or a pick or what have you, and you want to push down on the little pin in here so you can take off the cable itself. Push up, push the pin down and down. Same thing with this side. Push up, pin down, and slide out. We want to get as much free space as possible away from the cable. Now what I want to do is turn the bars on an angle of the dangle here and get as much space as possible so I can slide off the grip off the end. Careful not to go around the meter. So now you get to this point, you got to take your cables out of your little socket here. So I'm going to pop this out like so. Get the angle, twist. That's one, twist, and that's two. The top stays on the top, and the bottom stays in the bottom. Let it down slow. This is what I'm talking about. They're ripping apart. This is not the OEM throttle tube. I want to keep OEM stuff the same in case I ever want to go back. But I want to add a little flair too. So that's why I came up with the Avons. But my other video when I did this, I used a Dremel so I can keep this sanded down to make this universal grip fit, because I don't like cutting up and destroying my OEM stuff. So that's the whole reason why I did that. But now with the clips, you have the freedom of not having to do that. Pour rubber, $20 grip, 20 bucks. Higher end Avon grip, 75. So there's a difference. These will work on any Harley Davidson 1996 or newer. They will work on Yamahas, Victorys, Hondas, Kawasaki's, Suzuki's, Triumphs. you name it. So, open that up. Yeah. Solid grip all the way around. It's got a baby spike on there. It's pointed at least. That just feels fat. Really hammer on the throttle. It's smooth bore on the inside and it tapers down with these little lines that will help form and grip over the grip itself. So add a little bit of glue, pop, 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 hang these on there. And what's really nice is not only the glue and the taper part will hold it on, but you have these basic little set screws that you can just tighten down. So where's this grip going? It's going nowhere.
Nowhere. Where you going? Nowhere.
That's right. I could literally, look. Want to talk about cheat? Last Fury ride, I was using this grip and it got hot and the glue expanded and actually went around the throttle portion. And so the throttle, you ever pull the throttle back and have it stuck and you're like, you have to force it forward to unlock? Well, that's the kind of shenanigans that was happening. You see these waffle spaces? I had to fill these up with grip glue. The grip glue here started smushing out on the end, making a total mess. Just, with that being said, this is why it makes it universal. See how this is wide? It's too wide for the grip. It doesn't match, right? See, it's too big. But this one, perfect. The lines line up great. If your cable is just too tight on the top, what you can do is grab a 10 and an 8 mil and you want to unthread this throttle adjuster right here. This will add and subtract free play to the bike. So you want to spin this a couple times, really getting the free play into the throttle housing so you can give you that much more, a couple millimeters to get going. Pull in, and the bottom is going to be on the bottom, and that is the spring return. So I'm going to pop that in and turn there. Okay, so now we're aligned. I'm going to grab the tube, goes only in one direction, like so. You can't mess it up. We're done messed up. There it is. Okay. Now that we're in, we just got to fit it into the housing. So I will do that now. Take some manipulation.
1 hour later.
My gosh, this is kicking my ass. This was supposed to be an easy fun video. Do your grips, yada yada yada. Oh, this is so much fun. Oh yeah, nice grips, I said. Oh, it's gonna be so great. Having cool grips. Everything's gonna be fantastic. Oh yeah, is it? Nah, fucking kicking my ass and shit. Never an easy. Oh, for the love of God, just I can go in there. I can't feel my fingertips. I'm rushing because we got to do freaking dry run for the Fury ride in like 2 days. I'm trying to get this on. I'm on call right now. I'm getting a text about some people smelling sewer. I don't know what to help you. Make sure this is not pinched in the side by any means, because if that is the case and it gets jammed in there, your throttle's gonna stick and you ain't going nowhere.
Nowhere. Where you going? Nowhere.
All right, so here we go. Yada yada yada. Turn the bars. After you finagle and blow your ass apart, go through the lever. Shimmy across and then turn. Make sure that the detent pin goes into the throttle hole. There it is. Slide this over, and then this slides like this. You make sure that the pin is aligned. Oh, the throttle is going to stick because I have so much tension on the free play adjusting section. So I wanted to make sure that the wire isn't caught in a way, and it's not, and that this is back in its detent scenario. If you ever find yourself in a situation where your throttle is sticking, you might have to do a couple 2-tree turns on this here bad boy and get that to go. Cut the video.
One eternity later.
We're back. What had happened was, inside the throttle, the cable got twisted McTwistinson and started giving me problems. So now that I was able to undo everything, pull the cable out to the front of the bike, let it kind of twist and reset in the cable, we're back to normal. Push this back over here. Holy hell, that busted my balls for no reason. Absolutely no reason for that whatsoever. Here we are, throttle in hand, no throttle grip glue needed, and we are good to go on this side. That being said, moving on to the next. I gotta get the old grip off, and the best way to do that is use compressed air from an air gun. So what I'm going to do is pull off these 2 screws so I can get this coupling out of the way, so I can get my air gun to the backhand side here and blast it off. Yada yada yada, beep beep beep, yada yada yada. Ooh, oh, righty tighty, lefty loose. Unless you're backward, it's righty loosey. Okay. I just need to expose a little bit to get the air gun here. So you don't got to take the whole thing all the way apart, but just enough so you can get the air gun in there. Okay, you two, plug your ears. It's going to be loud. Put all that fuck glue on there. That's how much glue I had to use to make the difference for the old Chinese grips. Maybe you can see. Though, yep, there you go. Those ribs on the very bottom, those lines of added plastic help make it get a little bit better on there. And you also have your set screws you would just turn in. Believe it or not, I'm gonna do a little glue because I have it right here. It's cheap. It's $2. I use ODI. You could use Pro Taper. You could use Motion Pro. It's cheap enough. They all do the same thing. Get your tube out, your old medicine style little ointment. Just clear it up some. Put the glue on there. Now that we're here, might as well tighten this back up. Righty tighty, lefty loose. Up in here, up in here. Where are you going? Nowhere. All right. That's where it needs to be. Put glue right here. Dabble on there, especially towards the end. Okay. Apply it liberally. Tighten. Where were we? This goes over here. Avon. Matches like this. Okay. And on. Okay. My dead blow. Come on. There it is. Alright, get a little rag. Rag action. Perfect. Fuck, solid, bro. It's solid. All right, that's it. Your grips are on. Jesus, that's how you do it, okay? That's today's episode. Link in the description below about grip glue and everything else I used in the video. Like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, tell anybody. Enjoy the weekend. Peace!